Djibouti, Dumbe, Captain Butombo, Rashid Lacharbo, Dumbe, Bara Buti Sodaibo. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so today, today we're making we're going to work on the Barabuti language some more. Last time, I believe we worked on just drawing Rastar Johnny, getting some of the ideas down behind it. Really, I find out by drawing, I find it a lot easier to come with ideas than just by scripting. But today I just want to work on the linguistics some more, because this is really just part of it is I want to just make a functional language out of this. So for those of you who don't know, this is Barabutanese. Barabutanese is a conlang created by me, some guy with Captain Hat, and I want to make it into like a semi-functional language. It's not a good language. It's not a good language. I actually don't speak it myself. But we have about how many words have we got? We have 232 words, and that includes things like numbers and stuff like that. But I'm just going to read them all. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to read every single word of Barabuti that I have so far in the dictionary, and then I'm going to just kind of make changes here and there, because a lot of the words that I've come up with, I've kind of come up with them as I've been kind of developing the language and the sound of the language and how I want it to sound and the spelling and everything like that. So there's probably quite a few archaic words on here, and I actually want to make it kind of just consistent, really. Consistent while making language, which might not make it more natural, but I do want it to be, once I actually release the language and as a something I can speak and say like, yeah, this is the standard Barabutanese that they will teach in schools to children aged 4 and up. Then I want to be standardized. I want to be standardized, and then we can let varieties of it appear as we go along. So first, just a bit of housekeeping. I was going to check if I'm actually streaming, because this will be embarrassing if that wasn't. Okay, says I'm online. Barabuti Conland stream, that's good. And embarrassing if that wasn't. Good, you can hear me. You can actually hear me, that's good. Land stream, that's good. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay. So, what am I doing? So, ignore that. Go away, please. Go away. You don't want to see all my tabs. Delete this. Delete this. Now, actually, I do want to create a few more words today, because I was writing the script earlier. For wait, what are you doing? Barabuti. What? I just keep clicking. Yeah, I was writing the script earlier. Ooh, you can do that in Word. No, that's nice. That's nice. Notepad. Yeah, so I was writing the script earlier, and I actually wanted to include the sentence. Today we will read every word of Barabutanese. And I don't have the word for word, read, language, or Barabutanese. I meant to say like Barabutanese language. Initially, I was going to say like Barabuti language, but then I realised, I don't really have a word for language either, so I kind of just omitted that sentence. I had a word for all, which is Iggy. So all I can say is like it's gonna be like Djibouti Dumbe, Iggy Barabutanese language words reading basically. Or it should be like Barabutanese Iggy words reading. We will, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to tweet I'm streaming again. I'm actually using my Twitter for once. I hadn't used it in like 6 months. Now I just use it to say hey, I'm streaming. Let's see. So I'll copy this. Copy to clipboard. I'm getting better at this. I mean, I might as well just do this for a minute whilst people come in. No one's going to come in. No one's going to join. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to watch this. Working on the Baru. Working on the Barabuti language. Eventually, I'll be able to say that in Barabuti. What should I put? Working on the Bara Buti language. I think I was going to say Bara Buti. Trousers. I do have a word for trousers. I have a brubo. Brubo is trousers. It's my favourite word. Not brubo, trousers. Trousers is a great word. Going to be reading every word in the dictionary. I'll put in like brackets of Barabutanese I dictionary. Does that work? I don't know. Last time I had a spelling mistake in my tweet, which makes me sound just like an idiot. Working on the Bara Buti language, going to be reading every word in the Barabutanese dictionary. Yeah, there we go. And I think that will link to, yeah, it links to my Twitch. Right, that's fine, that's fine. I'm actually quite pleased with that. So, we're going to start by just reading every single word. And what I want to do is I want to make a change, make amendments as I go along to words I don't like or don't sound right or I think could sound even worse. So, can I zoom in? Can I zoom in on? No, you can't. Okay, so the first word is adarin. Adarin, which means bird. Adarin, from the Welsh adarin. Aginbach, mother. Aginde, parent. Aginbo, father. Acno, window. Alfbe, want. Ariabo, money. Badrachba. Actually, badrach. I've spelled that with a GH. GH there now. I think all the badrachba. I want to simplify all the ch sounds to just be a CH. So I'm going to get rid of the GH. So now it's just badrachba. If I see any more GHs, I'm going to amend them to CH just to simplify the language. Again, the point here is I'm making like the standard Bara Buti language. And then we can create different dialects of it based on what kind of rats or rabbits speak it. Okay. Next word is bara, meaning drink, the noun drink. And then, of course, Bara Buti, which is a delicious drink and the sole export of Bara Buti Island. And then we have the premium stuff, Bara Buti gu Barabutanese, which is a Bara Buti premium blend, which is drunk from a teacup. We'll get some of that. We'll do a what is gu Barabutanese stream. Bible is the sun. Bible. Bethaibe. What? Bethaibe. That's a crap word. I might change that. Bercho is possess. I've used that a few times. I remember Brastad Johnson is like Dumbe Blacklaube Bercho or something like Dumbe. I like Iggy Blacklaube Dumbe Bercho. It's like I don't know my instruments or something like that. So that word is ingrained in my mind as the word for own. So that is staying. That will not be changed. Bledbo. Not actually. Actually, the who, what, where, when, and why. I'm not actually married to those, but I don't really use those words that much. Maybe I should. Bara Buti is a bit more of a direct language, so we might evolve past those kind of words. You never know. Blodcob. Blodcob is tree. That's fine. I might change Blodcob. Is a dirt and then a k. Blodcob. That is a hard word. I might change this Blodob or Blockob. I might change this to Blockob. Actually, no, I don't want to do Blockob. Question mark. I might change that. Blubistabo, which means quick dog machine. I have a word for dog. When I make we'll find the word for dog eventually. That's interesting. So, but Blubistabo. That sounds fine. It's a word for car. It sounds like a car. Bloch, it means just machine. I think it's from apparently the Welsh word for box, according to Google Translate, anyway. Which is where we get Blochleibo, which is guitar. I think I mispronounced that earlier because I was using that example, but I think it said Blichleibo. Although that might have been how Ratstad only pronounced it because the language has just changed. But it's Blochleibo. We have a Blochpelthbo, which is a TV, which is from Machine and live event. Blochpelthbo. Because a Perthbo is a live event. Like Dumbe Perthbo, my event, my show. Blochweis, meaning because twice is to think or understand twice. So it's Blochweis means like a computer and understanding machine. I have a word for computer. I forgot I invented the word for that. Bubabo means long. And we have Bubabu Twishbach, which means like a long time. I think Twishbach just means time. So yeah, I've got like a difference between like a long time and a long piece of string. Bubach means dead, and Bubo means living. Bach, the Bach suffix, like the feminine suffix, always means something is bad. Sexist on purpose because that's very funny. Bukhara means food. Bukhara bercho means. I have. I don't know. Bukhara bercho. Bercho. I have food. Yeah. Bukhara bercho. What is that? Which Bible was going to say? Bukhara bercho. I think it was something like we have plenty of food on Bara Buti Island. It was something like that. Anyway, Bude means small. Obviously, I think at the beginning of Bara Buti 3, Volcano Bunny says, Dumbe, Bude, hello, small child. Although, under the current rules, it would now be Plente Dumbe, Bude, because the adjective comes after the noun now. So, it's an ever-evolving language. Vulcano means strong. That's where Vulcano Buddy gets his name. Vulcano Buddy. Bunny's a long word. Budonda means to play an instrument. So you say like Blochlaibo Budonda. Blochlaibo Budonda. Oh, actually, it's Bundonda. So Blochlaibo Bundonda. And we have Butombach, meaning like bad, nasty, and scary. The inverse of Butombo. We have Buriach, meaning like meaning. It's from Buriad, Welsh apparently. Again, Google translated. We have here Butombo, meaning good, nice, Butombo. And Buti, delicious. Barabuti. We have Brenbach, meaning queen, and Brenbo, meaning king. Yeah, there are enough words. There's often on the notes it'll tell me where I got the words from. Some of these are just missing, so I have no idea. Like this one here, we have Barubo meaning trousers, and apparently that's from what's that say? Bryuki in Russian, which I have not written down an English translation for, so we're just gonna get away Spanish. What are you doing? Spanish. Pants means pants. So Bruki. Is that Brioki? I'm just gonna see.
Pants.
Hold on. I've fixed the audio somewhere now with earbuds.
Pants.
Hold on. Have I fixed the audio? Because last time I was recording and listening and it was just a horrible echo, so I'm trying to fix things. I'm still using my onboard, like, that laptop microphone now, so I'm going to have to figure out a solution to that. But bit by bit, we're going to get there.
Pants.
Okay, that's wrong. I was listening to pants.
Брюки.
Yeah. So, brioki. It's trousers. So, bistiv Bistiv, telephone, from duvube, means to speak, and bistabo, to speak. Hang on, duvube, hang on. That's not bistabo. Bistabo means, bistabo. Bistabo. It's a good job I'm going through these. Bistabo. Where's bistabo? I'm blind. Blind. Bistabo. Means quick. Yes, bistabo. Bistabo. I forgot how the alphabet worked there. Quick. So it's like a quick speaking device. A quick speak. Okay. Right, so we now have. Well, which one was I on to? So we've done trousers. We've done slow. No, we haven't done slow. We're on telephone. Bistiv. Bistabach. Bistabach. Bistabo. Kathabe. Cup. From Russian chashka. Kalbach. Being difficult. Calm. Calm. I think that the Welsh might be similar. Calm. So comes calm. Sometimes words do that. Just like I'll make it similar to English, whatever. And then camnid. Camnid is like fear, the opposite of calm. And need can be like it's be like bach, or it's like a and to negate something. Kania allow. Did I come up with that word the other day? I think I did. Kania. I came up with that recently. Captain, it's just captain. Captain. From captain, borrowed from English probably, captain. And we have a Kachahladrabach, which, of course, we all know this word. It means shop. I came up with that yesterday. No, on Sunday. Sunday I came up with that. Karchar is house. The Welsh word for prison. And we have a Kacharaibo, the bank. And Kacharbach, which is a bad house, which just means prison. We have Chwebach. Ooh, what's the numbers? Chwebach is 6. And Chwedech is 60. Chrembach is she. Chrembe is it. Chrembo is he. Quebo means high, and probably from Queden, meaning tree in Welsh. Quagingbach. I'm not sure about the Koe. I'm not sure about that sound in Bara Buti. Queginbach, or Quegimbo, Queneg, Quepisbach, Quepisbe, Quepisbo, Quereg. I'm not sure about that Just not sure about that sound. Kumo is white. Kus, sleep. Kusbach, get up. Kranbach, that's a bad crab. Kranbo, that's a good crab. It's very important in Barabutanese culture to differentiate between good and bad crabs. A good crab will treat you well for the rest of the Bara Buti year. A bad crab, I need a word for year actually. I don't know whether I should invent just a Bara Buti calendar. So what we'll do, I'll invent words for just the Gregorian terms, like Monday to Friday, and the months like April and June or whatever, and a word for year and month and day and whatever. I'll invent those, and then once we've had those, and once we can convert the Gregorian calendar, then I'll invent like my own calendar, which I actually, funnily enough, have started designing a calendar, and it is kind of on the back of a giant crab. Basically, it's split into 2 hemispheres. It's like the long days and the short days, and it puts that emphasis on those rather than like the 4 seasons. Because on Bara Buti Island, all that matters is whether the days are long and dark or short and purple. Long and dark days. Because you don't have bright days on Bara Buti Island. It's all just dark and green and red, and everything's just on fire. But we have a kiblodkop, which is wood, and of course kiblodkop karchar. Like, don't make kiblodkop karchar, like my wooden shack. Oh no! And I like how kiblodkop means tree meat, and obviously kiblodkop karchar is a tree meat house. Kig means meat. Basically, we have kiglos. Don't be kiglos. I've never seen the film The Little Mermaid. Actually, I watched it the other day. It was really good. Really good movie. I was surprised how good The Little Mermaid was. Anyway, Kintu. It's spelled something like something different, but it's Kintu. Dial. I don't like the AE sound. Dial. From Welsh, dial, leave. Okay. Are there any other words that have an AE in them? Miss Sabo. Dial is like two words. You know what? Spelling reform. We're going to do a spelling reform right now. They're going to be dial. Dial with a U, so it's dial. And the other one, my sabo. It's now my sabo. Live spelling reforms happening right here. That's why I'm doing this. So dial is by, and diebach 2, diedech 20, dechbach 10, dechdai 12, dechnai 19, dechpech 14, dechpim. I don't like capitalization. I'm going to change that. Dechpim 15, dechwe. That's fine. Dechwe is something. Does anyone ever visit Bara Buti Island for vacation? They will now. Remember, if you're going to Bara Buti Island, bring your Bara Buti phrase book, which hasn't been invented yet. That would be cool, though. Once I have more than 200 words, which I do have more than 200 words. Once I have like enough words to do a thing, I could make a Bara Buti phrase book. It's like a guide to Bara Buti Island. That would be cool. Yeah, Bara Buti. Dubo. Okay, well, where am I? So we have a Deobo. It's come from Delch, come in Welsh. Okay, Deobo, because coming is good. It's good to come to places. Dwys is, yeah, I think. I have a Dwys Nidbach, an idiot, from not thinking plus feminine suffix. Why not? Dutho Brembach, princess. That's a very good word. Dutho Brembo, prince. Dumbe is I slash me. And of course, Dumbe is we, because why not? Drubach from Drus, meaning door. Dubach means to end. So we have Drubach and Dubach. Are they too similar? No, there's like a whole letter difference. I'm trying to avoid homonyms for now. Words that sound the same. Debo. So Dibach. Actually, no, it's Drubach and Dibach. Yeah, Drubach and Dibach. Yeah, we have Debo. And we have Divube, yeah. We have a Diguithbe, which is event. Then we have a Dimbacheran, which means isn't, the absence of. I don't like that word. I don't like that word at all. I don't like. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like that word. That dimbachedan. Dimbachedan. I feel like it should be dimbachedan. Dimbachedan. Isn't. I feel like it could just be dim. Do I have a word that's just dim? No, I don't think I do. Dim. What's like not in Welsh? If you want to negate something, I feel that's like not. Yeah, ddim.
Dim.
Hold on.
Dim.
Ddim. But I don't want to. Yeah, I feel that's where I got that from. But I don't want to steal entirely from Welsh. But then again, that is kind of what it's based off of. So I feel like it isn't. Should be, I don't know dim bachedan. I'm just gonna make that dim. Let's just make it a bit easier. Yeah. So with Endy, which comes from Enw in Welsh and sounds a bit like Andy, so it means name, and that's my name. Endy. Vav means like the most. Vav. Vorov means get. Vos means to mix. Vrembo means time. Vrembo from Russian. Vremya. Vrembo. That m to b sound is difficult. It might make it Vrembo. I'm just thinking like mutations of language and sounds, and just as words become more or less easy to say. We now have a vithbe, that's easy to say. Garabe, table. Garobach, chair. Globo, black. From Welsh word for coal, excellent. Glohusbo, blood. We have a glossin, water. I feel like the word for blood comes from the word for water. Oh no, the word for water. It comes from the word for blood. It's like Bara Buti, Glohusbo blood, and dark blue sinach. Okay, we have now Glochlith, which originally was just Glochlith, Glochliv. I can't pronounce that word at all. Glochliv. Welsh for like liquid and coal. I think it's all Google translated. And I include that in one of the it's Bara Buti episode 3, which is the first one to introduce the language. I had the word for petrol or gasoline, which is liquid coal. But I just said it should be just one word. So now it's glochlith. We have gloscumo, milk. Again, we came with that word the other day. If you follow the streams, glossibo. From glosibo, blood, and kumo, white. We have gloscumo. Gloscumo kig, of course, it's cheese, the milk meat, milk of the meat, meat of the milk. We have a glubach, a light blue, a sky blue. I've borrowed some of the color concepts from Russian because in Russian they have a different concept for like a light, like a sky blue, and like a darker blue. So I've basically just taken that because there's usually a hierarchy when it comes to how colors are developed in language. Usually, the word for white and black appear first, then like red and green and other colors, and finally, usually the last one to appear in a language is blue. So, because I have a more of like a hierarchy of when the words came into the language, I've decided that the word blue will want to come in until the Russian influence into the language. So, which is why I decided that the word for blue should come from the Russian kind of different, the different blues in Russian, basically. Yeah. Next word is guachbe. Now, in old Bara Buti, it was bunde. Bunde meant you, and dunbe meant I or me. But I mean that bunde but I got confused. And if I'm getting confused, then everyone will get confused. And Bara Buti is not a confusing language. So I changed you to Gwachbe, which sounds nothing like Bunde. And you is the plural, as in y'all or yous, would be Gwachbe, Gwachbe. Gwar. Gwar is red. From the band Gwar. From Gwaed, meaning blood. Gwaed. Gwaed. Let me see. Does it understand? There isn't a microphone option. Just typing blood. Gwaed.
Wide.
Gwaed. It's Gwaed. Gwaed. I don't speak Welsh. I actually don't speak Welsh. Gwaed. We have a gwasbe, which means service. Service is in to provide serving from the Welsh word for service, I guess. Gwasbe. Gwasbe. Remember, Unis Bara Buti Cachar. What's the word for shop? What's the word for shop? I've done Cachar Drabach Cachar Lladrabach Plentbach. How's it go? Remember, Unis Bara Buti Cachar. I've forgotten the word already. Cachar Lladrabach. Cachar Lladrabach Plentbach. Vos. No. Vav. Gwasbe. Vav Gwasbe. On Bara Buti Island, the shop girls give best service. That will be written on the top, on like the tourist poster for Bara Buti Island. I'm gonna write that down. Bara Buti Island shop girls. It's this notes, I can read it. Add to tourist sign. There we go. We have Gubari Aibo, expensive from Gubabe Ariaibo, many money. We have Gukint, 1 million, and Gunde, they. That's fine. That's fine. And of course, Gunde, which is like many they, so like these, they, plural. That might work. I have no idea. I'm just doing that for pronouns, really. I think some language that might be. It's like Indonesian or Thai or something have that where they will just double up words to make pluralizations. Some Southeast Asian language that does that. No idea which one, but it's one of them. Anyway, Guobach, Bach, Netlobach, of course, punishment. Guobo, present, like a nice thing. We have Gwynbe is wind. Halebo, salt from Halen, Welsh for salt. I think I came with that recently as well. Yeah, well, someone asked for smelling salt, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. But we do need a word for salt. Of course, we have a jibuch, hello. But people just don't say jibuch. No, more formal. The form more formal says jibutuen. Is what you would say if you walked into a room and the king was standing there, the Brenbo. So, Bara Buti Brembo is there, and you say Jibutwen, and then he won't murder you. Or stick you in the twish bracket them. What's the word for toilet? Is there a word for toilet? Literally a low. Hold on. No, I don't have a word for toilet. No. There's no word for toilet in this language. We need a word for. I'll put lavatory to be to not to confuse it with like a toilet or like toilet water. Anyway, on to the jazz. So, Jimbach, leave. And we have Llacharbo, day, and Llacharbo Dibo, morning. And we have a Llacharbo Dibo Butombo, means good morning. We have a Llachar Stimbe, meaning noon, which is like the middle of the day. Of course, Llacharbo Dubo is like, no, Llacharbo Dibo, I should say. It's like the start of the day. Lladrabach means to take. From lladrad or lladred, meaning theft. Theft. Llygodebys. Llygodebys. Oh yeah, of course, the fast rat. Fast rat. And llygoden. 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 We have llysabys. Llysabys, fruit, mean like the fast vegetable, which is fine. Bach. Mach means and. My sabo. Which is airport. We have Malbakov, used to learn, to experience something. From memory, Malbe, big in Bara Buti, like a big memory to learn, to experience, to gain a new. We have Malbe. Malbe means big. Of course, Malbakov from Malbe. Be better if that word came first. Mesabach, of course, the inverse of Mesabo. Mesabo means like an airport, which is long and has planes on it and pilots, sexy pilots with hats, but not like this hat. Different hats, slightly different hats. Hats that are the same shape, but often different colours and have different symbols on them. The opposite of that is just a crater in the ground. That's the absolute inverse. Crater is the antonym of airport for some reason. That is what is on the notes. We have metadarin, which is plain. Nabach means no. No. Nachroi. No, naroi. Because I got rid of the RH sound. It's just like a linguistic kind of thing. Because Welsh has like an RH sound, which I can't pronounce. She's like, it's like a hr. I can't pronounce it. So it's now naroi. I can pronounce all the other sounds, but not that one. We have Naibach, 0. Naibe, 9. And Naidech, 90. Nechlogbach, of course, we have Gwabach mach Nechlogbach. And Nechlogbo, which is like a good feeling. So we have bad feelings, a good feeling. We have Nechlogbach mach Nechlogbo. We have Nuegiv. Noe. Are there any other words in the language that have no NE? Where does it come from? From Noeneg, leg, and Nogiv. So Nogiv already means go, so Noegiv. I don't like that word. What is the word for leg? Queneg, oe. I'll let it slide. Actually, there's a few here that have an OE. Alright. Alright, we'll live with it for now. Nogiv means go or leave. Go, went, going, all those. Nivid is ceiling, which is from Welsh. And we have Niska, which if you put it before a word, you make it past tense. So we have for example, Niska Nogiv means you went somewhere. So Dumbe Niska Nogiv. Dumbe. Ratsta Johnny Karchal Niska Nogiv means I went to Ratsta Johnny's house. Dumbe Ratsta Johnny Karchal, or should be Karchal Ratsta Johnny. Dumbe Karchal Ratsta Johnny Niska Nogiv. I went to Ratsta Johnny's house. Orabo, orange, which I actually took from the Russian orange, but every word pretty much is the same. Well, not every word. That's a weird statement to make. Every word is pretty much the same. The word for orange appears in multiple languages. It's quite an old word, I think. Anyway, pabach means why. Why indeed. Pashlogbo, cigarettes. from palka, Russian for stick, and neslogbo, Bara Buti for happy. That is a perfect word. Paslogbo, paslogbo, paslogbo. We have paratubo, means to prepare, from paratoi. I want to pronounce that paratois. Pechbach for pechdech 40. Perthbo, live event. Periambo, instrument. Plintbach, girl. Plintbe, child. Plintbo, boy. Pomus, help. Help. That's a good word. Ponubach. Ponubach. Well, I'll show you the word polut, which means anus, which from the equestrian ponut. It's My Little Pony. And the Ponubach is, I can't say this word. It's too filthy. It refers to a certain lady's parts, that they, I'm talking about the hair, the long hair of the lady. Port Flambeau is just port. I don't know why I did the Flambeau. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm just gonna make a note. Just change, maybe. Come up with something better. Pubabe. Pubabe means who. No, Puabe. Puabe is who. And Pubabe is few. That might be confusing. And you have Prodol to proceed. Pruthbe, when. Prisurbach, busy. Pimbe, 5. Pimdech, 50. Ubethbach, vomit or spit. Ubethbo, to drink and eat. Udobo, to like or enjoy something. Comes from some long word in Russian. That might mean pleasure. Again, it's Google translated. Udovol, is that an I? Udovolistvie, Udovolistvie. I sometimes got Udobo from that. Okay. Udobovav, to love. Oh, meaning like the most. Okay, right. Okay, I came up with this word recently. I know I did. You have ujiji, which is like the future tense marker. Obviously, karchara stagioni. That's dumbe karchara stagioni. Ujiji, nogiv. I am going to Ratstad Johnny's house. A very important sentence. Write that down. Write that down right now. Dumbe, Karchar, Radstar Johnny, Ujiji Nogiv. I am going to Radstar Johnny's house. And so you should. So you should. He's a very wise man. He owns all his own instruments. The next word is Unbe. Unbe is one. And we have Unechbach. Oh, that's another GH. Right, we've purged these from the language. So that's CH. Unechbach. Unechbach. We have Unechbo. We have Unis Island, which is taken entirely from Welsh. Unis Barabuti Island, or North Central Island, as it's also known. Withbach, 8, and Withkint, 1,000. With Dech. What's that? With. Why is there a H there? Hold on. Let me get my Barabuti numbers up. So Barabutanese numbers. With Dech. Why is that there? Withbach. That's a typo. That is. That. Why is. Oh, no. Do I. Dechwith. It's 18. I must have copied that from there. Yeah. That is a typo in the dictionary. Okay, so with. No, where is it? With dech. With. There's 3 Ds. There's 3 Ds. which is fine. We all know how to pronounce that word. With right, rules. If there's three Ds, the first... Actually, how would you know which D is a th sound and which D is a d sound? If there are three Ds, if it goes immediately from a th to a d, or a d to a th. So would that be Uwidthek? I don't think a single word begins with a double D though. They're always in the middle in Bara Buti and possibly Welsh. So that's how you know. That's how you know. So we have Rabach, work, from Rabota, in Russian, work. Rakovu, sink, I think it's Russian, from Rakovinya. Rachlimiad means now. So we get Rachlimbe, from Rachlimbe here, and that's actually where we get my favourite word, Rachla Chardubo. Rachla Chardubo. Rachla Chardubo. No, it's not Rachle. I can't pronounce it myself. Rachle Rachle Chardubo. Rachle Chardubo means today. So if you were to say, today we're going to make Bara Buti, you would say, Rachle Charbo Dumbe Bara Buti Sodaibo. Today we are going to make Bara Buti. Rachle Charbo Dumbe Bara Buti Sodaibo. Anyway, Rachbubu. No, Rashbubu. Rachlifa Charbo, Rachlimbe, Reg, Roybach, Sababo. That's from Russian. Sabaka. Or Sabak. Maybe Sabaka. Russian has this thing where the O's sometimes sound like A's, and I don't know why. I haven't quite figured it out. Why exactly yet. Saibe means 7. Saidech is 70. Spelly means old. And it comes from Russian word spelly, meaning ripe. Google Translate, of course. We have the word spesti, meaning young, which comes from that's svesti, meaning blossom. So we have spesti and we have ripe and blossom. That's why. So I quite like the almost the rhyme there. So we have spelly and spesti, and they come from like different words of Russian that don't mean exactly the opposite things, but things you could associate with like young and old. So I quite like that rhyming there. Serubach means to sit, and serubo means to stand. That makes sense. And I think that comes from several means to stand. We have sodaibo, meaning to make. From Russian, sorry. Why is that in Latin? Sozdaite. We have spuro, meaning green, and we have sochedigbe. Blededumbe sochedigbe. Oh, sochedigbe. Bara Buti. We have stedjen, which means it might mean rod in Russian, and it means something in Bara Buti as well. We have stimbe. Stimbe means middle. That's how we get the word for afternoon, which is I can't remember. It's like something stimbe. No, it's not. Is it stimbe tlacharbo? Stimbe tlacharbo, something like that. We have sinach, meaning dark blue. It comes from Russian sini. Twice means beach. We have tubach, meaning low, and tubachubethbach, which means to defecate. And you have to say that right, or you will lose your bucket privileges. We need a word for bucket. Bucket. We have Tubaibo. Tubaibo is fire, which means small sun. from Bible, meaning sun, and then tubach, so tubach, tubaibo. Usually the tu suffix means it's small or like lower or diminutive. For example, tugimbach is daughter, and that's like the small mother. Ginbach is mother, so the small mother is the daughter, which is tugimbach. I think I did something with grandmother as well, which is like a higher, it's like Ginbach or something like that. We have same thing with son is Tugimbo. Tuneg is foot, which is like a small leg. Oh god, what's this word? Twishbach dibo, which is like the small Twishbach, which means night. So like the small night, the start of the night. Actually, and I have a word for start, don't I? So I have a word for begin. Dibo, dibo, dibo. So it should be begin of night. Ooh, okay, dibo, dibo. Remember that. I have a word for this now, so I can change this word. It's a twishbach. No, twishbach. No, twishbach dibo. Okay, yeah, yes, that makes sense. Okay, I was not making any sense there. So it already means night start, begin night. Okay, trabo means yellow from Traieth, Welsh word for beach, apparently. Traibe means 3. Traidech is 30. Yabo means yes, and iki means everything. And that's the final word in the Bara Buti dictionary. Everything. And that is everything that we're going to do today now. Well, we have to make these new words. We have to make these new words now. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some more fluids. I'm going to have to draw something. Let's see what we'll do. We'll draw this. I'll just tell them I have diarrhea. I have diarrhea. Aha. Not really. Seriously. B like Freeman's. Freeman's. That's perfectly legible. So I'll be right back. Like really super soon. Oh, the French. There is a California champagne from Oh, 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 oh. It's about like 7 miles to my local well to get a refill. Making language is thirsty. So what we're gonna do today? Do you with when? We need these words. Yeah, we've made some language reforms. That's good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. So I need these new words now that I've made. We'll get rid of this. Hope the fish kept you company. Hope the fish kept you company. I hope the fish kept you company because the fish—that's what the fish is there for. So we need a word for word. So what is the word for word? Word. There is no word for word. So what is the word for word in Russian? You have Slovo. That could work. Or Gael. Silly sound.
Dive.
Hold on.
Dive.
Gael.
Слово.
Slova. Or Gael.
Dive.
Gael.
Dive.
Gael.
Dive.
Gael.
Слово.
Slova. I'm gonna roll a dice. Hey Google, roll a dice. If it's odds, it's Russian.
You got 6.
Even if it's Welsh. We're going with Welsh. Gael. So we're gonna use the word Gael. We're gonna figure out the word for like something from this. So Gael. Obviously Bara Buti. I mean, Gael. So the U would be Gaur. It's Gael. Are there many words ending in a r in Bara Buti? Karchar, yeah, karchar. Not that many. If there's any others, not that many really. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm happy with this. So we'll just take the Welsh word for. I feel like I need to change it something. So Gair could be Kyle. Could become Kyle. It could become Kyle. I think Welsh does that. Just like the words can change depending on like gender and stuff like that. So Guy could make it Guy. Gair. It's already quite short. See, I'd rather take a long word and then shorten it than have a lengthen a long word, lengthen a short word. Gaibe, but maybe Gaibe. But then again, I usually have that suffix when there's like a neutral version. So you have like bo, bach, and be. I might just take the Welsh word for word. That is fine. I think it's fine. Well, Gair, Guy, Gaia. Could be just Guy. That's just Guy. I'm removing the R. Which is now Guy. Gaia will become Guy. I'm doing that. So I need word. Noun. From Welsh. Gair. Meaning word. Very boring. The next word is read. I should be a bit more interesting with this one. So the word for read. Now I should take it from maybe like book smell or something. I don't work for smell or smelling salts. I do work for smelling salts. I'm not going to put in a word for. I forget who did it. I forget. Was it Rusty Brush? It was one of you. It was one of you that said that. What is the word for smelling salts? I'll go through the chat again. I'll find out what else for smelling salts. Um. So we need like I speak or something. I don't know a word for eyes. No. Do I have a C? I do. Vithbe, 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 vithbe. Like to see, speak, to see words, or to. What for speak? Wuthbe. No, divube. Divube. So we can have like to speak. To speak. Yeah, I'd like speak. Speak not. Dewudim. Now, like, what's the Welsh word for read? We'll just. I'm being lazy here. What's the Welsh word for read? Darllen. Darllen.
Darllen. Darllen.
Darllen. Oh, this is a citat. Citat.
Читать.
Citat.
Читать.
Citat. 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 Read. Read. Do I have a word for book? Is there a Bara Buti word for book? No. Why would there be a word for book? They don't read books. Do we need a word? I don't need a word for read. No, you kind of do. You kind of do. You make it a language. You need a word for read. Can you read this language? You can't say we don't have a word for read. You need a word for read and book. What's the word for book? I've got a word for the word from book can come from the word for tree. It can be like a tree box, a tree slab. So a tree is like queb. Was it quebo? No, it's person. Yeah. Word for tree is a blood. Was it a blood cob? So blood cob. So blood cob and bloch is like a tree box. Yes, blood cob and bloch. Bloch is like a machine from Welsh. Yes, so but it's not a machine. It's not a box. So blood cob could be like a tree child. A book is a tree child. Limp. Blood 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 lent. Blood lent. Blood lent. From plant bay child and blood cob tree child. So this will be the word for book. Bloodlent, which is a good word. So we now have the word for book. Bloodlent, which is book. It's a noun. It's a noun. And it's from plant bay and blood cob tree. Plant bay child and blood cob tree. Blood cob. So we have to we can speak book. Speak book. So the word for speak, which I'm sure I have is speak, is dovube. Dovube. So it's dovube. Dovube. No, divube. Divube. One more time. Divube. Divube. So we have divu, divulent, divulent, divudlent, divudlent, divu, the woodland, the woodland, the woodland, the woodland, the wobe, the woodland, the land. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. So from broadland, bloodland, and the wobe. From BB, Bara Buti, bloodland, which is book, and the wobe, which is speak. Okay, and the word is the woodland. The woodland. No, the woodland. The woodland. The woodland is to read. The woodland. And that's like a verb. Okay, right. We're crossing these off. Okay. So we need a word for Barabutanese. So we need just a word for language in general. So we can derive the word for Bara Buti language can mean Barabutanese. But what should the word for language be? So it could be like person speaks, would be Quebe. Is it Quebo? That's man. So Quebe. Quebe is person. Is that right? Quebe. That means hi. What's the word for person? It comes from the word Welsh word for no, not tree. It comes from. Oh, I forgot. What's person? What's person? Quepisbe. Quepisbe. Yeah, because it means like a tree. No, like a word from the word hi. Comes from the word hi. Okay. The word hi comes from the word for tree, maybe. Anyways, quepisbe. Dovobe. Divobe. Divobe. So we have quepisbe and divobe, like the person's speech. Maybe like a land speak, like a nation speech. Could be a language. So we need one for a nation, maybe. Maybe we need for like so unis meaning island, like a nation's speech. The woodland. And again, I like the idea of just mashing words together like this. So quepisbe, person's speech is a language. Well, a person's speech is like an idiolect, but a a a, 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 a language is a dialect with an army. So maybe it could be like war speech. It could be a language. Although we don't have a word for war because Bara Buti is a peace-loving people. Don't touch the king, no, he'll kill you. he'll murder you. He'll frigging kill you. Let's see. So the word could be. I need a word for. Need a word for like. Need a word for nation, like country. So what's the word for nation? Natia. With I don't like that. It's too similar. Similar to English. So we have Genedl or Genedl. Nation. Is that dependent on gender? Because I know like a cur becomes a girl becomes dental. There's a word for it, but a cur becomes a girl, like a ter becomes a der. That sort of thing. It's like a hierarchy of words mutating. So Kenedl. I could just change. I could just simplify that and then make it more complicated. So I'm thinking Kenedl. I'm trying to get. It's another abstract word that kind of means nation but doesn't. That I could then translate into Welsh, change that slightly, make that the word for nation, then combine that with the word for speech to make the word for language. So, Cenedl. Cenedl means nation, apparently. Maybe like kingdom. Maybe like the king's land. So we'll take the word for land in Welsh. It's tir. Tir or dir or thir or machai or meheoweth. Oh, I can't read that. Nair, and here, nicht near. Oh, glanio. How about just not C? Not C. Do I have a word for C? So we're going to have the words like it's going to combine like 5 different words. Is this? So we're going to have not C equals land. We're going to have king plus where's the plus? There it is. Land equals kingdom. Where's the G? Kingdom slash J. Kingdom slash nation. I spend all day at work, and my work laptop has like a slightly different keyboard, so I have to like adjust. King plus land equals kingdom or nation, and then we have language. We'll have like speech plus nation equals language. Right, so that's the word for land will be not sea. Do we have a word for sea? How do I not have a word for sea? They live on an island in the middle of the sea. Why have I not made a word for sea? We have a word for water. We have a water which is glossin. Although the word for water just comes from blood. It's just blue blood. So we have glossin. So we have glossin, which is water. Word for big is I've forgotten. Malbe. Glossin malbe. Big water equals sea. We have glossin malbe. So glo. So that could come glaube. Globe. I never had like an O and an U. Globe. Oh, the Q will function like a W in this case. It'll be like globe. Globe. So dim globe. So dim is like not, so isn't. I think I just made that dim. It was dim bacheran, but that makes just make it dim. It's like a dim. I think it's in Welsh. It's like ddim, like a double D, like a thim or a ddim. It becomes dim. It becomes a bit harsh. Dim. It's like how in Jamaican patois. I'm not going to attempt a Jamaican accent, but they'll say like this and that rather than this and that. It's just how languages kind of evolved when they're when they become like Creole and things like that. They become simplified and letters change. So in the case, them becomes dim. Glois. So die gross. So glaube. So I've invented a word, so that needs to be a word for sea. Glaube is sea. Noun from big. So from Malbe big. Glossin big and glossin water. Glaube. And now we have not sea, which is Dilaube. Dim. So not big would be like big not. No, yeah, so it'd be like sea not. So it'll be glaudem. So I'm gonna have dim, glaube, and dim, which make glaudem. So I'm gonna make glaudem. It's not an I, it's a U. Glaudim. So glaudim is land. Noun. From glaube, see and dim not. And now we have Brenbo. Brenbo is king. Brenbo, and so it'd be like kingdom, but it'd be the land of the king. So describing the king. You know, either one could work. It's not. So which is the adjective? I guess in case the king. It's not the land's king. It's the king's land. So king will be the adjective, kind of. So it'll be globrenbo. Bren. Then again, I like having brenbo at the beginning. Bren. Glodim. Glau. Glaudrembo land. So I'm going to have that as Glaudrembo. Glaudrembo can be the word for kingdom, or a glau can just mean a land of. So obviously I have unis meaning island. That's more like a loan word. Now we have glau meaning just land in general, like land of something, like the nation of something. So we have like glau Bara Buti or glaud. So it'd be glauд. Yeah. Glau Bara Buti means like the land of. So glauд. Because glaube meaning sea, so that makes sense. So we need a glauд. So it has to be glaud. Glaudy. Could be glaudy. Like a glaudy could be a glaudy. Like glaudy could be like the suffix to denote a kingdom of something, like a land of something. Like the land of I don't know, for France, the land of the Franks. So Glaufranc. Like however Barbie just pronounced France, it'd be like Glaufranc, land of the Franks. Or Glau. I'm trying to think of another place. Not Korea. Glaucaria. Land of Koreans. Whether there's a, I don't know. I'll think of something. It's a work in progress. I'll sleep on it. I think so. Glaudi Korea. Then again, there's could you say Korea? That's some at that point. But they probably would have a different name for them, like in North Korean, the word for Korean is Chosong. So the Bara Buti will probably side with the North Koreans, so they probably just use Chosong to mean the whole of Korea, like the North Koreans do, of course. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So Glaudim will mean land. So speech plus nation. So Glaudrembo will mean kingdom slash nation. Getting a noun. I might change these later. This is a work in progress if there ever was one. From Glaudim land and Brenbo king. And now we have Glaudivbe. Glauduv. Glauduvbe. We have Glauduvbe. This is why Bara Buti should make his own words up. Glauduvbe. Glauduvbe. Glauduvbe Bara Buti. We now have the word for language. So I'm thinking just Glauduvbe Bara Buti. So Quipisbe. Yeah, Duvube. So it's Glauduvbe can mean language. So from nation. So from Glau, Drenbo, and Duvbe. No, Duvbe, that's right. No, Divube. I've misspelled it. Glau Divu. Glau Divube. Glau Divube. Glau Divube. There's no L there. Glau. Yeah, Glau Divube. Glau Divube. Glau Divube. Glau Divube. So from Glaudrembo and Divube. That's a noun, I think. So we can now have Barabutanese as, I'm thinking just Glaudivube Barabuti. All these loops that I've jumped through to create the name of the actual language that I'm developing. This is a noun from Glaudivube and Bara Buti. Language of the Barabuti. Language of the delicious drink. So Glaudivube Barabuti. Glaudivube Barabuti. Glaudivube Barabuti. Oh, we've done it. That's I think that's all I have to do today. Oh, I need a word for lavatory. What's the Welsh word for bucket? Buckhead. I'll do. Buckhead. So, turn it into Barabutanese. Buckhead. I'll just listen to it as well.
Buckhead.
Buckhead. Buckhead. From Welsh. Buckhead. Bucket. And that's just the word for toilet. I love this language. Right, that's all I'm going to do today. I think I've made how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 words for one evening, and it's a weeknight, so that's actually more work than I normally do. Streaming is great. Honestly, I would have just got bored. I'd be watching telly or something. At least this way, because I can't watch telly due to that means television or TV. I can't watch telly due to just copyrights. They'll be like, I don't know. What if people watch Dale Winton Supermarkets? I live in the 90s. Dale Winton Supermarket Sweep will just be on TV, and just that's all you'll be able to hear. You won't be able. I won't be able to focus on Bara Buti. I'll just be focusing on Dale. But no, no, I've done quite a bit today. Let's see. Is there any other words? I haven't come up with any words for year, but I've got word, read, language, Barabutanese, lavatory, and I don't need a word for bucket. They don't use buckets. So I'll find a word. So do you have a word for coconuts? Knai coco. Knai coco. I love the Welsh robot. I want the Welsh robot that Google has built to read out Welsh. That's my favourite thing. Let's see. Anyway, on to 241 words, making progress. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm ending the stream, that's what I'm doing. So, hope you've... don't do that, make it smaller. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed today's stream, today's linguistic foray into the language of Bara Buti. Yeah, this is basically how I make words. It takes a long time, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it because that's the thing I like about it is gets me thinking, and just stops me from this curtain's falling down. See. Squeech Friday. But do it like this though. Do it like this. Oh no, they're both falling down, both sides. What should I do about this? I could end the stream. Okay. Is there a word for buy in Bara Buti? There should be a word for buy. Is there a word? Dial. Welsh word for leave. Dial. 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 Dial.